AI is powerful, exciting, and already changing how we work and live. But here's the important part. AI is not magic. In this video, we'll understand the real limitations of artificial intelligence, why those limits matter, and what the future may look like. Along the way, we'll pause for quick quizzes so you can test your understanding. Let's begin with the current state of AI. Most modern AI systems use machine learning and neural networks to learn patterns from data. That helps them predict, classify, recommend, and automate tasks. But even with all this progress, AI is still a specialized tool. It can be impressive in narrow areas, yet it does not think like a human being. A key idea here is the difference between narrow AI and general AI. Narrow AI does one job well, like image recognition, translation, or recommendation. General AI would be able to handle many different intellectual tasks the way humans can. Right now what we mostly have is narrow AI. General AI is still a long-term research goal. One major limitation is that AI does not truly understand the world. It often identifies patterns very well, but that is not the same as understanding meaning. Humans use common sense, context, and lived experience to interpret situations. AI can miss obvious things if those things were not clearly represented in its training data. Now let us look at this in a simple table format.
Narrow AI vs General AI.
The main difference behind today's AI limitations. This table makes the core idea very clear. Narrow AI works within a limited scope and depends on task-specific training. General AI, in contrast, would need broad understanding, flexible learning, and the ability to transfer knowledge across domains. That gap explains many of the limitations we'll discuss next. I can generate text, images, music, and even ideas that look creative. But genuine originality is still a human strength. In the same way, AI does not truly feel emotions or show empathy. And when it comes to ethical decisions, AI has no built-in moral compass. It follows patterns and rules, which means ethical behavior has to be intentionally designed into the system. Now that we've covered AI basics, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 1. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. What kind of AI is most commonly used today? The correct answer is narrow AI. Most AI systems today are narrow AI, meaning they are built for specific tasks rather than broad human-like intelligence. Question 2. Which statement best describes general AI? The correct answer is, it can perform any intellectual task, like humans. General AI refers to a machine with broad, flexible intelligence, similar to human cognitive ability. Question 3. Why does AI struggle with common sense? The correct answer is, it relies on patterns without deep understanding. AI often detects statistical patterns, but that does not mean it understands concepts the way humans do. Another big challenge is explainability. Some AI models behave like a black box, meaning we can see the output but not easily understand how the decision was made. That becomes risky in areas like healthcare, law, or finance. On top of that, if the training data contains bias, the AI can repeat or even amplify that bias. AI depends heavily on data, and not just any data, but high quality, diverse, and representative data. If the data is incomplete or poor, the results can be weak or unfair. Also, training advanced AI models needs huge computing power, time, and energy. That makes cutting-edge AI expensive and raises environmental concerns too. Humans can use knowledge from one area in another area quite naturally. AI still struggles with that kind of transfer learning. It can also be vulnerable to adversarial attacks, where tiny changes in input can confuse the system. And unlike humans, AI usually does not adapt smoothly in real time. Often it needs retraining and more data to handle new situations well. Now that we've covered key limitations, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 2. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. Why is the black box problem important? The correct answer is, It makes decisions hard to interpret. The black box problem refers to the difficulty in understanding how some AI systems reach their outputs. Question 2. What can happen if AI is trained on biased data? The correct answer is, it produces biased results. AI learns from data, so biased data can lead to unfair or inaccurate outputs. Question 3. Which is a limitation related to AI security? The correct answer is adversarial attacks. Adversarial attacks are deliberate manipulations of input data designed to mislead AI systems. Now the good news. Researchers are actively working on these limitations. Explainable AI or XAI aims to make model decisions more transparent. Better data collection and curation can reduce bias, and responsible design practices can help build safer, fairer, and more trustworthy AI systems. Perhaps the most practical future is not AI replacing humans, but AI working with humans. Machines are strong at speed, scale, and pattern detection. Humans bring judgment, empathy, ethics, and creativity. If we combine those strengths carefully and do it sustainably, AI can become a powerful support system rather than an unchecked replacement. Now that we've covered future direction, let's test what we've learned so far.
Here's quiz number 3. See if you can get it right.
Question 1. What is the goal of explainable AI? The correct answer is to make AI decisions easier to understand. Explainable AI focuses on improving transparency so people can better understand how models make decisions. Question 2. Which step helps reduce bias in AI systems? The correct answer is improving data quality and diversity. Better and more representative data helps reduce skewed or unfair outputs. Question 3. What is a constructive way to view AI in the future? The correct answer is as a tool for human augmentation. The article emphasizes human-AI collaboration, where AI enhances human capabilities instead of replacing them entirely. Understanding AI's limitations helps us use it more wisely. The goal is not to fear AI or overhype it, but to approach it with clarity and responsibility. If you enjoyed this interactive lesson, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning.